Welcome back to another edition of Ridge News. I'm Ace.
And I'm Rihanna.
We all know the ACT is very important for getting into a new college.
Yeah, everyone wants a good score.
Here are Griffin Byrne and Jarrett Trockless with some tips to help you during the big test.
Hello PRP, it's Jarrett. And this week I went around the school and asked juniors how they are preparing to take the ACT. We're here with Jimmy. Jimmy, what are you doing to prepare for the ACT?
Studying hard, going over, reviewing everything that I did for this past year and doing my thing.
Thank you. We're here with Danielle. Danielle, how are you preparing to take the ACT?
I bought a ACT prep book for this year's ACT, so I'm trying to use that to help me get a better score on the ACT.
All right, thank you. Hello PRP, we're here with Perion. Perion, how are you preparing to take the ACT?
I've been studying. I've been going to the library actually, and I took his ACT class. Just been studying, going over words, going over geometry, and a lot of math things.
Thank you. If you're looking to practice for the ACT, go to JSPS website. Go to students, and then go to logins. Then study on, and then click sign in. And then under US programs, go to ACT. Select the subject you want to improve on. There's a practice mode and a game mode. Then choose one of the games. And there's the junior ACT preparations for you. Back to you.
I wish I had known some of those tips when I was taking the ACT.
Yes, it would have been very useful.
You know, I see less and less seniors at school every day now.
Same. I feel like I'm catching the dreaded senioritis. Let's watch a PSA from Jeffrey Buckles about the common disease.
I'm glad to see that y'all are inspired and everything. Just wanted to give you a little information about this nasty disease we got called senioritis. We've got 54 days of school left. So some of y'all might already be sick, and that's okay. So, I just want to make sure you're feeling okay. Are you feeling all right? Are you sure? Here, let me help you out. Here, take you a drink. You know what I'm saying? So you got 53 more days of school left. So you've got to be here. You got to make sure that your attendance is good. I know that you can think of about 1 million other places you'd rather be than 5901 Greenwood Road, but you can do anything for 54 days. You can do anything for 54 days. That is a Major League Baseball spring training. And then we're done. And you never have to set foot in here again. So you want to make sure that you're here. You want to make sure that you're passing all your graduation requirements. And I want to be able to call your name so you can walk across that stage at Freedom Hall. So make sure you're here. Don't get senioritis already. If you have it, the only thing I can tell you is to just get over it. So make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Everyone knows that when March rolls around, a certain basketball madness begins.
Yes, it is very contagious too.
Let's go to Kyle and Jacob with the NCAA overview.
Welcome to Ridge Recap. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Jacob.
The NCAA college basketball tournament is just around the corner.
I think this year will be interesting with no team being the current favorite.
The top teams at the moment look to be Louisville, Gonzaga, Kansas, and Arizona.
Gonzaga is currently on a fairly hot streak and have an easy schedule to close out their season.
Louisville, who fell late in the game to North Carolina, has the players and defense to run deep in the postseason.
Kansas averaging 83 points per game with guard Frank Mason scoring 20 of those.
And last but not least, we have Arizona. They are currently ranked in the top 10 and have 18-1 odds to win the national title.
I personally predict Kansas to win the national title because of their big playmakers.
And I also am taking Kansas because of their huge comeback to beat West Virginia.
That's it for this week. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Kyle. Have a blessed weekend. Back to you guys.
Rihanna, what's your astrology sign? I'm a Leo.
I am too.
Let's talk about talking about astrology and the stars. Marissa brings us a cool look at some new planets that have been discovered in our solar system.
On Wednesday, February 22nd, researchers, scientists, and astronomers at NASA discovered 7 Earth-sized planets known as exoplanets. These planets lie in the habitable zone of the Transiting Planets and Planetesimal Small Telescope, 40 light-years away from Earth. It is believed that 3 of these planets contain a rocky yet livable surface with water. In 2015, these exoplanets were being monitored all over the world with basic ground telescopes. However, NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope officially confirmed their presence. Sometime in the future, scientists and astronomers hope to explore these planets further for extraterrestrial life and possibly even inhabit them as places for human life. Would you be interested in living on one of these exoplanets?
Wow, that's really cool. Now back to our planet. Jared brings us our weather for this week.
Hello, PRP, it's Jarrett. Let's get to this week's forecast. Saturday and Sunday will be in the low 60s with no rain. Rolling into next week on Monday, it will be a high of 70 with a slight chance of rain. Tuesday will be a high of 68 with a 60% chance of rain. And Wednesday, there will be a high of 58 with no rain. And finally on Thursday, we will have a high of 63 and dry. Well, that's all for this week's weather. Back to you.
Rihanna, did you go to the last Carl Casper show?
I didn't get to go, but it has been running since 1963, right here in Louisville.
Charles and Jeff bring us some cool shots from the last famous car show.
I, Charles Vincent, went out to the Carl Casper Auto Show last Saturday. Here are the pictures. That's all. Back to you guys.
That's all for this week of Ridge News.
Thank you for watching. See you next week.